Well, we brought the chainsaw with us today, and we're working on cutting up a lot of these logs that are laying across the road, so we're not driving over them anymore. And we're also going to cut back a little farther, so we can drive farther back in here. You see, there's a lot of bluff line. I mean, this hauler's at least a mile long, and this bluff line goes the whole way around it. So we're probably going to put in quite a bit more Bobcat sets and whatnot down this road. But we're right here by this pond now. This pond used to be bigger, but it hadn't really been taken care of, so it's kind of way down. Don't look as good as it used to. But we walked over here yesterday and was looking for coon sign and whatnot. We decided to throw in a couple coon traps, and we got our first catch of the year right there on dog food and coon jam. So we're gonna go down there and take care of him. This is a pretty good sized one too. Well, first catch of the year, not too bad. That one hurt a little bit. Well, that's the last set of logs to cut up. We got one more coyote trap to get checked to the end of our line, so hopefully we got one there. So we'll see. It's not too far away. So we got this road here. It comes through here, then it makes a big turn right here, and it goes down that hill. There's also one that we cut out years and years ago that goes up through here. So we're going to put us in a set right here, because my brother's had a camera there, if you can see it. He's gotten pictures of coyotes running through here, so we're going to put us in a set here, make us a nice little flashy set right here on this corner, kind of on this is a bank. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but it's kind of like a bank that goes there, so we're going to build it right on that bank. Found an old rib cage that we're going to throw in here, kind of use it as our backing. If you're going to use any exposed, bones or rib cages or anything like that, you need to check your state regulations and laws and stuff. Here in Missouri, there's nothing in there that says you can't do it. So, we do that a lot. I've used a lot of deer skulls and stuff in the past, and I do really good with that. I just wanted to let everybody know that there's quite a few states out there that they don't let you use that. They don't let you use any kind of exposed bones or anything like that. But here in Missouri is one of the states you can. So we're going to use that as the backing. So when we were setting traps the other day, we forgot our peat moss, but we brought it this time, so we're using peat moss to cover this one. I like peat moss because it keeps a lot of moisture from getting in there to prevent freeze up. For the temperatures we get, if you're getting below zero frequently, peat moss probably is going to work for you. Probably have to get wax dirt, but peat moss always does good here, and it's easier for us because we don't have to deal with our rocky soil. So we got so many rocks in our soil that sometimes you have to go dig a whole separate hole to be able to get enough dirt to do your set. So we're just going to make this one kind of look like a coyote or something like that has buried something here. I'm going to throw the rib cage up here on top. So I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. So here's where that bank is. We just put that set in. We're actually going to put one on the other side of the road there. My brother's putting these in. So this is kind of what this set looks like. Looks like something's dug up really hard. And then we got our bait hole right there, probably about a 2.5 inch bait hole. We put some Deadly Highway 71 in the bait hole, and we put Highway 90 roadkill up on the rib cage. Put some leaves on the back so it looks like it's covered, and that'll help prevent birds from seeing it up high. So have a lot of confidence in this set. And then we're gonna put another dirt hole on this side of the road, and maybe we can catch us a double here. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So we got that one set over there with the rib cage, and right across here we just put this one here. Put a big old bait hole there. So anything coming through here should definitely be enticed to go after one of these. Do some skunk in that hole right there. So definitely should get some enticement out of the old coyotes here. So hoping we got one here tomorrow, possibly two. But anyway, we got our first catch of the year, this raccoon. So, you know, it's pretty cool to get the first one on the board for the year, for the season. Today's, you know, first day of 2024, so that's kind of exciting, I guess. But anyway, got a few more sets out, so hopefully we have a pretty good chance tomorrow. We'll see you guys. Well, there's another pond over here. We decided to stop and see about putting in a couple dog proofs. My brother threw in a dog proof over there by them little saplings. There's a pretty good trail going through there. Probably put another one down there by that cedar somewhere. But this is a pretty open field here, and there's a bluff line that goes through there. There's a lot of briars and thickets in here, so we decided we'd throw in a Bobcat set right here. I threw a little of that Christmas stencil up here, so any cat that's walking up on that hill or whatever, they're gonna see that stencil, and there's a pretty good chance they're gonna want to come check it out. And then we'll have this flashy set down here waiting on them. So yeah, there was I've had a few people asking me. I made a post the other day about this is a good time to, you know, buy this Christmas stencil while it's on sale, and everybody's like, I've had 5 or 6 people message asking what it's used for. Well, that's what I use it for. On these Bobcat sets, we'll tie it up, and you know, that's probably 5 foot off the ground. And I like using the silver because it's real shiny, and they can see it a long ways. A lot of people, they'll tie a CD up there, or maybe a feather, a white feather, whatever. This is another thing you got to check and see what your state allows, because there's also a lot of states that they don't allow you to do that. You can't hang feathers or anything like that, so you have to check by state. But again, Missouri is one of those ones that, you know, they don't say anything about you can't do it. So it's usually one of the things I do on my Bobcat sets. I like to hang that stencil up, because then you got range. I mean, as far as they can see, they'll see that stencil shining, and they'll want to come check it out, because cats are very, very curious. They see something, they want to go check it out. So that's a pretty good thing to help with you. Also on this set, you know, being a Bobcat set, you can do them a lot different than you say you would a coyote set. You know, Bobcats don't get skittish like coyotes do. So, you know, you could probably throw some extra guiding in there, maybe some logs. There's some cat trappers, they don't even cover their traps. They'll get like a piece of roofing shingle, and they'll put that roofing shingle over the trap pan, and they'll just leave it exposed, and the cats will step in that. You can use feathers and all kinds of stuff. Again, feathers, you have to check your state and see what your state allows. But some of my Bobcat sets like this on the fields, I'll make them real flashy. I'll grab the go to Walmart, and you can buy those white feathers for pillows. They're really cheap. I'll buy a bag of those, and 1 or 2 bags of those usually last me a year, because you only need 2 or 3 feathers. I'll cut them up in about 1 to 2 inch pieces and kind of spread them around, make it look real good. So we'll get this set finished up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So he's throwing a little of my Deadly Highway 71 in the bait hole. We're going to put some black vine lure here. Black vine lure is a Bobcat gland lure, but it's also really sweet smelling. It's a lot different than other Bobcat lures you'll probably find. I wanted this one to have all the gland, but also have a real sweet smell to it. So, I've had lots of people catch coyotes on it, and also, or a lot of bobcats on it, and also a couple coyotes. Had some customers catch coyotes on it, so. But, yeah, we're going to finish this one up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this set's done. Again, we got the stencil up high, probably about 5 foot or so. Then we put some of our feathers in the back, got some up in the bait hole in the backing. The trap's about right there. So, hopefully, you know, a couple days we'll have us a cat here. Never know. Sometimes you can catch a coyote on these two. You just never know. But, yeah, you know, we've got 3 sets in today that I'm pretty confident with. So, hopefully in the morning we'll have us, you know, hopefully a bobcat, maybe a coyote or 2. We'll see. You never know. That's the thing about trapping. You never know what you're going to get. Might be a lot of mornings you get nothing, but when you do catch, that's what makes it all worth it. Again, you know, here we're finally in January. When it starts getting really cold, you'll start catching a lot of them coyotes a lot more. I usually have a lot of luck when it gets down in the 20s, catching a lot of coyotes and stuff. But anyway, I think we're going to have a pretty good set for tomorrow. So hopefully we've got some tight chains in the morning.